Alright, so I'm recording shit now. Now I'm in the mood to record shit. I might as well say another thing about phones. Now, phones are the most retarded thing people have ever made in their entire lives because, well, I wouldn't say it's retarded for a lot of people. It's not retarded for the people that are making money off fucking phones because, they're making money off people literally doing nothing. They're making money of people like what okay, I'll break this down. Yeah, what is Instagram, what is Snapchat, and what is Twitter? Like the three ones that I use the most. um what are they? Most of all, what is Instagram? Because Instagram's purpose is to share photos of days and things, and people like them, literally like them with a double tap, and they share them, and like it's a good place to spread memes and talk to fucking not talk to girls or I genuinely don't know, and I use Instagram so much. That's the thing. I use Instagram too much. Snapchat's a weird one because it's literally just talking to people, but on a phone where you could text people. But it's made, especially with Snapchat and Instagram, it's allowed people to just not be themselves, and it's this thing where if you get too involved with it for a plethora of reasons, plethora, big word, you can just become a different person because of something that literally means nothing. Who you are can be in jeopardy because of a phone. So I'll give you an example. On a Snapchat message, forum fucking, you're Snapchatting somebody and you're saying something, and you say something, they say something that initially you think, oh, I'm going to say this. Then you're like, I could say something else and look like a more intellectual person, or I could say something funnier. Let me think for 10 seconds as to how I can think of something funnier. Then it pops in 10 seconds later. You're like, oh shit, that is funny. That's funny as what I was initially going to say. I'll say that. And then you're like, yeah, that is just not you. If you think about it, that is not your initial reaction. That's not your gut feeling. And doing that for a long period of time of just thinking a lot about what you want to say to people online, it just makes you so unsure of yourself, because when you're in these real situations and you're not as funny, you're not as good as yourself online, you start to think, who am I? Am I this person that I perceive myself to be online as this funny, sexy, guy or girl? Like Instagram, yeah, just fucks people's view of themselves physically. So I was looking at the Joe Rogan podcast with Elon Musk, and I'm basically going to plagiarise exactly what he said, but I'm going to add a bit more to it. So you it's all an act. Instagram. You pick photos where you look good, or you and your friends look good, or you've had a nice day. You post a photo of it, and people they all they some people, and I genuinely know some of these people, they will dedicate their entire life to having a good photo to get likes on Instagram. And that is a normal thing. That is genuinely something that is just kind of like, alright then, that's their personality. That isn't a personality, you're a husk. You're an android fucking husk. That's what you are. If that's what you believe in, and that's what you do, you're a cunt. Because that entire, I don't blame you if you are, it's just it allows you to be someone completely different, and it allows you to not explore yourself and better yourself. Explore, here's you and here's internet you, and it allows it to explore that and make it bigger. And you is just kind of still this little ball while this is still expanding. And by the end, you're like, who am I? Am I an actual person, or am I just this person that everyone has this view of? And I need to act like that. It's just a self-fulfilling prophecy, really. Um, Also, YouTube. YouTube is so bad now. It's all about the money. Never, and I think it was always about the money. Just so much more obvious now that YouTube is just shit. It's full of shit creators who only care about, genuinely only care about the money. There's no art in it anymore. And I wouldn't say there was ever actually art in it. There was just genuine fucking people who were funny personalities, and they made money off that. But now there's people trying to do the same thing that are just not funny, and they have to be a completely different person on camera to look like this funny guy to make money, and then they're just completely different. And I think that is just so obvious now. Like the old people on YouTube, like the old KSI, fucking, that's just an example. He's completely different now. He's a cunt now, but the old KSI was just a weird, funny guy, and everyone just liked that, and everyone just, he got money from that. And I think part of that is him genuinely growing up and just not being a weird, retarded kid now. But then again, it just makes you feel that YouTube's such a temporary thing. Like completely, it is the most temporary platform, because you can. I think within 10 years, YouTube will be a thing of the past. There'll be a new thing, because it is so fucked now. Ads have ruined YouTube completely. Also, Instagram has a lot of ads. You know, it's just a thing. Obviously, you gotta have ads, but it is just so mind numbing to just look through posts, because I say that at least I'm aware whilst I'm doing it. But in a way, then you could just, because I know when to regulate it, but there are people that just do spend their lives looking through their fucking phones, and living through technology. It is so bad for your mental health, because you just think you're a different person. You think that is you. That is this is me. It's ridiculous. It's fucking it. The next generation, our children, if they're anything more than what we are already, are their generation's fucked, because being a socially active person is a completely different thing now. Being people who wouldn't go outside now are popular and have friends because they have friends online. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying that they can't. They feel comfort in that. Why can't they go and explore more things? Why can't they go and be them fucking selves and meet real people, and not just these fake personalities mingling online? It is just a fuck shit situation. So yeah, there it is.